Bloodworks Research Institute is focused on studying diseases in blood and blood vessels. And its primary focus is on blood clotting and abnormal clotting. Blood clots is the #1 killer in the world, and our study is to find out the mechanism how this happens so that we can find ways to control it to have a better outcome.
We don't really fully understand how blood clots. How do we prevent abnormal blood clotting we've seen in stroke and heart attacks? We also need to further understand how we can prevent bleeding associated with bleeding disorders such as in hemophilia or in trauma.
We take the platelets and we treat them differently to see how they respond. So we measure different aspects of their function. So we need different equipment to do so. So we have equipment that measures a particular phase of the clotting, like the initial phase, where the platelets are sticking to the wound. But we also have specific functions that we want to test is that after it forms a clot, what happens? And a critical event in blood clotting is that the clot retracts. In other words, it shrinks. And it helps to compact the wound site, and it also allows blood flow through the vessel. So those are different aspects of the clotting process involving platelets, and we need different instruments to study those phases.
Yeah, blood clotting affects our community in many different ways. Importantly, the abnormal blood clotting, which we've seen in heart attack and strokes, which is a leading cause of death.
We are grateful for the contribution and donations from the Puyallup tribe for us to acquire instruments that we can use to measure and study platelets in blood clotting.
So we greatly appreciate for the funding from Puyallup tribe for supporting our research, which is help us to further study blood clotting and find a cure for bleeding disorders and the thrombosis.